106
KMEL.
Hip-hop, R&B,
The Bay Area's home for hip-hop and R&B.
What up, it's your boy Tank, and you can check out my interview on 106KMEL.com.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Welcome, everybody, to the iHeartRadio Lounge. It's your girl, Shay Diddy, and my man, Tank. What is going on?
In the building.
So we were just talking about it's been 2 years since you've been to the Bay.
It's been almost about 2 years. That's too long.
It is too long.
I'm normally up here doing something, eating some chicken. Well, I don't eat chicken no more.
You don't eat chicken no more?
No.
Vegetarian?
Borderline pescatarian.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? I still do a little cheese and egg. I be cheating. But
keeping it real, I see.
I keep it 100. And I do a lot of snacks, cookies and cakes. So
Cookies and cakes.
yeah, so that's why I got to keep my workout regimen at a certain level.
I
to
see
work
you've
off
been
the
working
food
out.
That could possibly turn me.
Is that why
into
you
a chubby.
always post your nice little physique photos on Instagram?
I don't always post
That's
it.
the only reason why I follow you,
I don't-
by the way. You know, eye candy, wake up like, oh, okay, good morning.
I don't post it all the time. I just post it sometimes to reassure the ladies that it's still official. That
Reassure.
Man Candy is still in the building.
Man candy.
Man Candy.
Hashtag. We're going to trademark that right now.
We done it, but you can add to it. Absolutely.
So we are bringing you back to the Bay the right way with a sold-out show tonight. You, Genuine Tyrese.
Yep.
Is the first leg of your tour.
It's the first day of the tour.
How is it? How you feeling?
I just landed. I mean, I'm excited just because the Bay this is R&B. You know what I mean? When you come up here and do some real R&B, like they turn up and turn out.
Now
so.
you know they will boo you off the stage if you don't bring it right. So.
Absolutely. But I mean, when we come into the Bay, like my first time even coming here doing the show was with Genuine. And so when he came up here back in the day, he turned up and turned it out. So we're going to do the same thing. We ain't going to let you down.
So what made you team up with Tyrese and Genuine? How did you guys form TGT?
Me and G were actually on a play in 2006. And every night when he come out at the end of the show and sing Pony. That was part of his part in the play.
Right.
And so, anytime Pony comes on, I feel like it's my obligation, my duty to sing backgrounds. I have to do it. Like, that's how I was brought into the business.
Right.
So, I'm running down the hall thinking I'm late because I got to sing backgrounds, right?
Right.
So every night we get off stage, I'm like, man, we could do that every night, dog. We should do a group. And we just laugh and have, make jokes about it.
And eventually.
And then one night we was like, man, I'm telling you, we should do a group. And he was like, let's do a group. And we're like, well, who else would we put in the group? And we was like, Tyrese. We all really close. So
right.
we called Tyrese. We was like, yeah, we should do a group. He's like, let's do it. And so the next day was like press releases and all sorts of stuff went out. I was like, who did that? Tyrese said, you said we was doing a group, right? So I had the publicists do the press release and it went crazy. And it went faster than what we were ready for.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why it didn't happen the way it was supposed to. But, all things in good timing. Right now, R&B really needs TGT, so I think the event is going to be more impactful.
So what do you think is missing from R&B right now?
I think just the thing that reminds you of the history of R&B. I'm definitely not mad at any of the new R&B, the way the new kids is doing. I love it personally. I do some of it myself.
I see you switched up a little bit.
Yeah. I shots fired. Turn that up if you feel like it.
It's a slapper.
If you get a chance. It's a slapper. Yeah, I got that from the
I
Bay.
said, this is a whole new side of Tank. Okay, I like what I'm seeing right now.
When somebody told me something slaps, I was like, what is it doing? Why are we doing it?
Why are we slapping her?
What are we doing? It
Who we
slaps.
slapping?
And then I've been using it ever since. So, but I think there also has to be a balance. And not just a balance where, it's supposed to be, not just, R&B with the old folks that love R&B, but there needs to be a balance with the young people too, where they understand the history of real R&B and where all of this comes from. You know what I mean? When I grew up, I grew up appreciating, the new additions and all these guys who were just like, real R&B artist guy and all of that. So the younger generation, they don't really have that opportunity because they don't have those kind of artists available to them. So that's really what we're trying to do is to pour that heartfelt, that love music, those love stories back into the mainstream, and putting the supergroup together is the best way to do
used
it.
to get married to type stuff.
Absolutely, used to get married to.
Making
You know
babies.
what I'm saying? When it was time, you know what I'm saying, to do the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? You
already know.
You press play on something and
Press play on that Three Kings album.
That's right. Press play on the Three Kings, and it made the activity a little bit more exciting. So that's what we want.
Exciting.
Exciting. So you heard me use the word earlier. Yeah, okay.
I'm not even going to go there. So Three Kings is coming out July 23rd?
No, August 20th.
August 20th. So you pushed it back.
Tour, yeah, we pushed it back. Tour starts now, 26. And, the entire tour is about pushing the album and letting people know that it's real. You got a lot of people that still don't believe that we're a group. Man, they just playing. But
until they see you on stage.
Until they see us on stage. And we got the video out, the single, Sex Never Felt Better.
Right.
We got the video just to kind of show them what it's going to look like. How crazy it's going to be. And we're just going to go on the road and keep reemphasizing that.
So with all these like labels and groups falling out, we have like Gucci Mane and Waka Flocka, for example. How do you guys maintain that relationship where it's like, yes, we're going to work together, get our money together, and not allow our personal egos to,
I think with any relationship, it's just about communication. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that mutual respect for one another.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That we don't, I don't want to know nothing he don't know, and hopefully he don't want to know nothing that I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all my brothers included, you know what I'm saying, to where we can't work it out and get past it. You know what I mean? So it's just a communication. We real, I can't say the word. We real brothers. So, we say whatever we got to say to each other, get past it, and move on to the next thing. And that's how it should be.
So speaking on moving on to the next thing, someone tweeted me today and said, please ask Tank, does he really have a foot fetish?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it foot and leg or just foot, like toes?
It's the whole lower region. It's foot, leg.
What?
Foot, calf, thigh.
What is it?
I'm about, I'm about my ham life, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at the cheek sense, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not like an overly cheek guy. Like, you ain't got to have no great big old booty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm cool. I love legs and feet.
So who is your ideal woman right now? Actually, who is your celebrity crush right now that you're like, damn, her legs look good?
Probably Lucy Liu.
Really?
Yeah.
You like Asian women, huh?
What happened?
Mm-hmm.
Who told you that?
So we're going to have some Asian women in the building tonight that are I know
so.
Tank.
Listen, they won't know me, but if they would like the opportunity to
get to
know
know
what I'm
you?
saying? Like I'm available in that capacity. Is what I'm trying to say.
You know what? We go into on that now. It's going in a whole nother direction. So if people want to holler at you, check you out, see what's going on with Tank, where can they check you out?
Check me out at The Real Tank on everything, Instagram, Twitter, Mobley, Vine. Well, Vine died, I think.
So
I think they had the funeral like 2 weeks ago. So back to Instagram again, The Real Tank. And that's everywhere. You can go to my website, therealtank.com, check everything out there. And that's it.
All right. Well, thank you for checking in with us right
Absolutely.
here at KML inside the iHeartRadio Lounge. It's your girl, Shay Diddy. Check it out.